this is, it's called Continental, or European, because I'm going to hold the yarn in my left hand instead of my right hand. Right hand would be English, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my string on the knit. This is actually going to be a combination, because on the knit I'm going to do Western, which means when I go through and pick up my purl, I'm going to go counterclockwise. See, I'm going under and around, just like a clock going backwards. Okay, so that is counterclockwise. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. See, and it's a lot. This was easier for me to learn because I learned crochet first, and I hold my yarn close like this when I crochet. So there's counterclockwise, and I pull it through. When I do this in this style, throwing my yarn over counterclockwise, I'm going to have my leading leg in the front of my hook, and you'll see that when I turn it over here. We get to the end, right? Okay, here's my first row. When I turn it over, you'll see my legs. Let me get those first 2 stitches out of the way, and then you'll see what I mean. The first one's kind of hard to tell, but take that first one like that. Now, you have a little bar there, and the leg comes up here. It goes around. The yarn goes around and goes to the back. So this is your leading leg, and it's in the front. See that? The leading leg will go across this to the stitch you just made. So basically, it's the part of the stitch that's directly connected to the stitch you just made. So we're going to go front to back for knit, and we're going to pick up that leading leg there, counterclockwise, pull it through, pick up that leading stitch, wrap counterclockwise, and pull it through. Okay, clockwise, pull it through, clockwise, pull it through. See, now you're making your knit stitch. Oh, I was going to show you a purl, but that's okay, we'll show it on the next one. So on the knit stitch, there's your, what they call the bar. There's your stitch from the previous stitch. And this is the loop, the stitch that you're working on. Leading leg. Through, wrap around, counterclockwise. You can go clockwise as well. That would be an Eastern stitch. And I'll show you here. So if you did that, you would stick it through, you would go clockwise around and pull it through. Clockwise around and pull it through. And then what that does on this side, I'm going to catch on real quick here. It puts that leading leg in the back. See how that stitches, that leading leg is in the back there on this stitch. So you go through the back and around. This one too. See how it has that bar right here? And it comes up and it's coming to the back and then coming around the front. So instead of doing this one, the one in the front, we're going to pick up the one in the back like that. And then I'm going to just do this one counterclockwise. So now we're going to start a purl. And when you purl, you bring your yarn to the front. I do a continental. I do a combination of the two. I will purl mine with a clockwise wrap, and knit with a purl, or knit with a counterclockwise. And the reason being is because it's easier for me to hold this up to tension and pull it around like that. I go through and I'm wrapping it clockwise. See that? Clockwise. Straighten this up here. So, and that will affect knit. Purl is string to the front, through and clockwise around. I'm wrapping it clockwise. See there? Clockwise. So if I were to do it counterclockwise, it would be more difficult for me because you stick it through and then you have to go around this way, which is hard to hold the tension and pull it through. That is true Western style there, or yeah, more traditional. That's basically the traditional way most people knit, is they go counterclockwise like this. And on the sample we're knitting the front two and the last two to keep it from getting all raveled. So I'm going to flip it over, yarn to the back, and you can see there's really no change to the stitches there. They still make the nice little front and back loops all the way around. So now we're going to go and we're going to knit. This is a stockinette stitch, so what we're doing is we're keeping all the knit sides, all the purl bumps on the back and all the knits on the front, except for the first two and last two, which are kind of to kind of keep it from really wrinkling up on us. Okay, so we need to find our leading leg, which is this one here. We'll go through counterclockwise and bring it through. Leading leg, counterclockwise, bring it through. Leading leg is in the front, clockwise, pull it through. Leading leg, counterclockwise, pull it through. And again, the leading leg is in the front. See there? Wrap around, pull it through. Now, where I did it clockwise in the back, my leading leg is now in the back. So if I pull this one through, what it's going to do, it's going to twist my, twist my little stitch there. So the leading leg is in the back, so we're going to pick that one up counterclockwise and pull it through. Same here, leg in the back. So you can see they're interchangeable. It's in the back, counterclockwise, pull it through. In the back, pull it through. In the back, counterclockwise, and through. This one's in the front. See there? There's the bar. There's the leading leg coming up. So we're going to come through the front, counterclockwise, pull it through. And one last time. Lost my needle. Run out of. Start this over here. Okay, there's my leading leg. Now it's I twisted it. Leg is now there. Pull it through here. So when you get them through, you can see that they're all the same, even though we did front and back. You just have to make sure that when you're stitching that you're pulling that leading leg, whether it's in the front or the back. And that's really the two different or three different methods, if you want to look at it, that make knitting your own thing. You're the boss of your own knitting, as Jan says. But it's what makes it easiest for you. Me, I like holding it in my left hand. I like doing a traditional or a Western stitch on my knits and a Eastern on my purls, which switches my legs around. But anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching.